Last time on Final Fantasy IV, Cecil went up the mountain, became a paladin, then went back down the mountain, and came back up again for the Curse Augment. This drops after you defeat Scarmillion, and it's actually a pretty good augment, so I'm going to equip it right now. Curse will lower enemy stats by 20%. I think normally it only lowers strength in most of the games. It's not really generally a skill that you just use. Usually it's on weapons. But we can get it right here. Sorry, Bluff, you can be good, but reducing all enemy attributes by 20%, that's pretty good. Alright, so, Cecil actually gained some white magic over time. Didn't really change any sort of commands, though he did actually gain cover after becoming a paladin. If you use that, he will cover any characters and take damage for them, and I believe it's also automatic when characters are at yellow or red health. That's usually how it works, it's usually one or the other. Anyway, as for spells, Cecil gained quite a few: Libra, Sight, and Protect. Not Teleport, unfortunately, but hey, Libra is actually pretty good. That means we don't have to buy any bestiary items anymore, because Cecil will just always have the ability to see enemy HP. Now, I should have gone south right here, because there's Chocobo Forest, and of course, I believe I mentioned last time, there is also the Naming Way side quest back down that way, so we're gonna miss that for a little while. You can't make any progress into it until you go there, so just FYI, make sure you keep tents, because you're going to need them for that side quest to progress. Either way, though, it didn't really matter much for you, because it would have just reduced enemy encounters I had to cut. That would have been nice. But let's not worry about that. We're back in Mysidia, and now everyone loves us now that we are a paladin. See this lady? No way, she can't believe it. Now, we're definitely gonna want to stop by this armor shop, not only to lord it over this guy. Haha, we can use the equipment now. But again, you're definitely gonna want to use it, because if you remember last time, Cecil didn't really have any good equips. In fact, I don't think he had any armor? He definitely didn't have a shield. He could also use those silver gauntlets as well. So yeah, you're definitely going to want some equipment on Cecil, because despite the class change, he is both your damage dealer and your tank now. I did mention the cover ability. And of course he's still got counter, and he does still have a fair amount of HP. Well, not at the moment, he's got less HP, but he's going to build that back up over time. You're really going to want that. So let's check out the inn. Hey everyone, remember when you wronged me for perfectly normal reasons? Actually, it's kind of understandable that you would do the things you do. Or did. You won't now, because you're not poisoning me. Yep, I am pretty great. That being said, she still does this. Yeah, even after becoming a paladin, you still get owned by this old lady who's, I guess, camouflage, or not camouflaging, oh shoot, what's the word? Magically transform. Illusion magic, that's it. I guess when you never use illusion magics in games, you tend to forget the name. So yeah, we're still pig. That lady don't give a fuck. Even after we become a paladin, nah, you're still a pig. You're a pig paladin now, as are all your friends. No matter who's in the lead, or whether or not Cecil's a paladin, she will still do that. That's pretty great. So anyway, yeah, never talk to that lady ever, unless you like having to heal status effects off. Oh well. Pig just casually walking over to the bed. The pig has had a long day. He needs some rest, and now he's a man again. Okay, now that we're done with that, I think there's a few more people to talk to, but I guess we should go over and talk to the Elder. It's probably important that we do this thing. You know, talk to the person who gave us the quest. But first, hey guy in the corner has... Oh, come on! can't believe they didn't believe in me. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. You know, I'm pretty sure this Dark Knight is no longer evil, but he might be evil, so, just in case he's still got murderous intent, let's send a couple of children along with him. I mean, in fairness, they're good at magic, but I don't think that's really safe. Don't endanger children by sending them along with a Dark Knight. That's not a good idea. Oh boy, weirdcloudswirl.jpg. All of this fits on my sword? Man, that's impressive. As is this song. And right. And left. You should listen to this with headphones. It's a nice song. And right. And hey, I was listening to that! That's kinda weird, right? I actually don't know a thing. I mean, I'm looking at this legend and it doesn't really make much sense. I don't get it, so you know what? I ain't even gonna bother analyzing it. Oh, I didn't notice you. Cecil was standing in front of you, and it's kinda hard to see you when you're wearing bright pink. It's a very hard color to notice. It's not like it stands out against the rest of the room or anything. Who is dead, by the way? I'm gonna kill his daughter, I mean him! It costs 99 MP to use, Tella, and you only have 90. You're 9 too weak to use it. If only he were 9 points stronger, we wouldn't be in this situation. Why do we need an airship? Are we gonna crush him with it? Hey Golbez, surprise! Yeah, that's right. Airship's heavier than your building. Alright, well, if you say so. Alright, Bishi and Tella out to save the world. No, you can stay here. That's perfectly alright, Palom. Alright, Porum I'm a little more fine with, but, you know, in general, do we have to endanger the children? Oh yeah, let's just bring them to meet this Golbez guy who seems to be incredibly powerful. I mean, I've only seen him do one purple blast. Maybe it's not that strong. We could have just been majorly underleveled for an easy boss. But yeah, I don't want Palom along anyway. Alright, well, if Tella's gonna be the babysitter, I guess it's fine. We'll bring these actually 5-year-old children along with us. They are legitimately 5. It is kinda hard to tell, but yeah, 5. This seems like a great idea. Well, I guess they are better at magic than Tella. So, we probably should bring them along.
I really want revenge. You don't know what it's like to be motivated only by vengeance. It says right here in the script, motivated only by vengeance. That's me, Tella.
Alright, so anyway, now we have to take the Devil's Road, which, as we've heard, takes a lot out of you, so we need to be prepared. Are you ready for this? Let's go! Let's do this thing! It's Devil's Road it up! Whee! Oh no, 8-bit music. Certainly this is a very dangerous and perilous road that is haunting and... Actually, no. We're fine. There really isn't any danger to using the Devil's Road, despite how they've kind of built it up in the story from time to time. Old Sid. Better go help him, I guess. Wait, Sid? Hold on a sec. Sid's daughter? Whatever you are? Sid? Something happened to him? Okay, yeah, that she's his daughter. Oh, that's not good. I mean, I thought we'd just have to get Sid out of there without being noticed by the enemy, but apparently he complained, and now he's been captured. That's not good at all. Alright, well, we... Subtle game. I don't know, I kind of wish the Devil's Road, like, drained your HP or MP just so it actually seemed like it took a high toll. I mean, I guess Tella's old, so he's just real tired now? Anyway, we gotta go to Baron's straight away, because if Sid's been captured, that's not good at all. Alright, open the door, we're taking you down. No? What about you? Oh, well, alright, well... that looks weird at that angle. I guess if those random soldiers said we can't go in, then we can't. Alright, well... Nonetheless, don't worry, Sid, we'll get you out some other way. We just can't go in directly because there's a door in the way, and there are guards, and they're real scary. Well, kid, he died symbolically. You might not understand it, it's a very complex concept, but one day you might, and you'll have to write an essay on it, and you'll hate it. Master Monk? No, it couldn't be. He died, didn't he? We have to check it out. Because if it's not who I think it is, then maybe it's somebody who knows him, but I can't think of any Master Monk who would just wash up, and... Indeed, it's Yang! Yang, how's it going? Why are you with the guards? You doing some coverts? That's the word. Ah, Yang! You have not seen me so hot before, have you? Wait, what? Yang, I know I'm suddenly beautiful after being a Dark Knight whose face you couldn't see, but I was probably beautiful anyway, because no matter what, I'm always a bishi, but nonetheless, that's no reason to capture me. You can trust me. Look, there's nobody you recognized amongst us, but, okay, well, we'll beat up these guards, and then you'll see that we're pals, right? Risk going to Thundara these guys. They're not actually particularly weak to Thundara or anything. But hey, the last guys were, and in the end, magic is magic, so that should really do some damage to these guys. And you know, magic is kind of the thing that Palam's good for. And hey, we're in an inn, so after we're done with this fight, we'll just go to bed, and Palam's gonna be full of MP again. I love the sound that makes. It doesn't really have that much weight to it, does it? Just this little cling, and then you get hit with light. So anyway, yeah, that's not really good. Palam's taking a lot of damage, and he really shouldn't be taking damage, and I don't know why I keep using the heal staff rather than an actually good heal, other than just I wanted to... Oh, geez, that is really not good. Other than just I didn't know who to heal, and I wanted to take passive turns to do that, you know, give a small heal rather than a big one. I guess I tend to use the heal staff more without Rosa in the party, but still, not a good idea, because Palam now has almost no HP left. And no new spells, that's too bad. Alright, Yang, we beat up those two guards. You can calm down now. Okay, so Yang seems pretty intent on fighting us. That's not good. See my face, Yang! I'm hot, right? You can trust this face. Okay, so Yang's fighting us. That's not good because he's very strong and has a lot of HP. Yeah, oh dear. Can we talk about this? No? You kind of just killed a kid. You just kicked a kid to death somehow. I will admit it's always pretty impressive how he just manages to use a single kick to attack a lot of people. It's very impressive. I wish you wouldn't do that to me, repeatedly, as you are doing. Please stop that. So, I'd just like to recap what happened here. Yang kicked Palom to death. Porom cried at him, and then he regained his memory and was lying on the ground. So basically that battle ends whenever you take a single action. You could just attack him once to end it, but no. I ended it by crying at him, and that just knocked him out cold. Oh dear. That's not good. And given Edward's pretty dainty, I doubt he fared much better, but maybe he's alive. After all, Yang survived, but Rydia was devoured by a sea monster, so she is definitely gone for good. The silver lining, though, is that we do have Yang in our party. And Yang is as good as he was back then, i.e., very. Yang is pretty fantastic. I mean, he's an okay sage. I wouldn't say great. He'd be great if he gained MP. Shut up, Palom. Wow, Palom, shut up! See, you made him sad. Good job, Palom. They keep the doors locked. What are we gonna do about that? Cough, cough, have Yang kick the door down. What is it? Oh, conveniently enough, they gave him Master Key. Somehow Cecil didn't have a Master Key. I mean, I didn't see them take that away from him when he was demoted, but Yang had one. They just brainwashed a guy and were like, okay, yeah, this dude's pretty powerful. Let's give him the key to everything. Well, not everything. Apparently not the front gates, but it does open the way to the sewers. Sure is, Tella, sure is. Alright, so Yang, as I said before, not too much different than he was before, still has the same equipment, same stats more or less, pretty sure that's about the same. Again, I don't have them memorized, but they're still pretty good. 26 strength, very nice. And of course, we still have the claws from earlier, I didn't sell those or anything. You might want to equip the ice claws. Not for everything, but the next dungeon does have some enemies with different weaknesses. I say enemies, but I think it's only one that has a weakness to ice, but not electricity. Either way, though, you do want to be wary about what you have equipped. But we're not going to be doing that just yet, because we're ending off the episode. So, next time on Final Fantasy IV, we are going over in this direction. And there we go. Right there is the door to the ancient waterway. So, next time on Final Fantasy IV, we sneak into Baron.